It's in a position to receive it. Strafes out, and a P250 couldn't have had a better weapon for the job. He's also confirmed there's more presence up short. He's got his teammates out tons, and this T-side start for Gambit begins with a bit of pressure doors.
They love these decoys as well on the T side. The team who actually used them with a bit of tact.
Another member of FaZe Clan, of course, Adren. That's his smoke. We'll give him that one. On the hinge, and pressure up short for sure, in case there's any CT utility in play. Actually, Hobbit's up long.
Problems.
Yeah, Plopsky needs a clean headshot here, and they're not coming too easy. Does manage to snatch one. Shiro missing his chance for a free frag, and will make good on his promise all the same. ZTR caught sleeping, just walking out. And Rez thrust into a 1v2, but Gambit are very quick to this. And look at Nafany's position. Like, you would have to be very, very aware if you're Rez. It looks like he's checking his corners, but still a duel that favors Nafany.
Well, the timing on this door cross as well. Rez isn't going to spot it. Bait it in.
Nice.
Oh!
Rez had a chance there.
Oh.
Short, they do cross their T's, dot their I's, flash their peak. They're up now, and mid is theirs. Don't know if Rez spotted one across there. Yeah, you think he did. So they're on edge. They're on alert. And it's a Plopsky spray that finds the first blood. Norks Deagle adds second, insult to injury. And already, NIP in the best stead we've seen them so far here on Dust 2. Don't forget that they didn't choose to buy around the saved rifles. The saved rifle just found nice first blood onto short. Plopsky continuing to advance. He might beat Inters if he's not too careful.
Bit of a risk here by Plopsky.
Especially considering the state of affairs.
Oh, he's heard now as well. Real problems.
What is going on? A way back in presents itself for Gambit. What was previously dire 3 versus 5 has been given just a little bit more of a glimmer of hope. They start to spread into way. If Nork doesn't get a Deagle headshot, Inters is done enough. Axel can perhaps finish the job. He has caught Rez. A is open. Bomb on Shiro. And he's got full health as well. Molly to stop the advance. That's great.
CTR want to save this? He doesn't get look on in. He's dead.
They're turning it completely on its head. And Axel's passive, if you could just find this shot onto Shiro, can't quite tame the DS successfully on that A take.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice from Rez, just working on the gap. Defending short, ZTR though. Oh, the tracer fire now, and he's lost Nafany in the smoke. It's all about as it fades. The flash is good. Inters gets away though, and Nafany the unknown entity now. ZTR just caught on the reload. Cheeky play. If Axel finds Plopsky, this round is done. Call it quits. 25, and the bomb's still yet to commit to a site. What are you doing, Gambit? Inters has walked into B, and Nork reacts. What happens now? They try and finish A with 18 seconds, and Nafany and Shiro have hit all the shots necessary. I can't believe we've just witnessed the round fall apart in the blink of an eye.
That was so strange. They felt like they were everywhere and nowhere all at the same time there, Gambit. Nafany dancing around the smoke. And Nork's not going to get to save. He's got knife out. He should be dead every day of the week. Axel cleans him up in another round, right? This is where you want to be out there frolicking in the wild, getting as many anti-eco kills as possible.
He's actually given the responsibility of dealing with Hampus' tons push as well, and he's lost his life. And AK could be in play, but now they're wrapping B. And ZTR realizing he's got a lot to do, communicating, and nice headshots from him. Just the first, Nafany half, but doors are smoked, and Hobbit can catch this rotate. He's booking them both. You have to focus on B. Hobbit just has to time this right. It's all about the timing now. Let's see when his initiative kicks in. He might wait for contact.
Another door smoke as well. Shiro just picked up another nade as well, so they can be locked out for the next 30 seconds. Here it comes again.
Oh, you're reloading for 4 extra bullets. Fair play, Shiro. He's convinced this is theirs.
Not worried at all. Might even go back and get his AWP if he can here.
No exits to be provided. Nafany is safe at those bricks position. Yep, safe.
He didn't even acknowledge their presence.
No. And Nork will go down with the shit.
Hyper focused on not the objective. Oh. I guess they are on the objective. The overall objective of winning the game.
Yeah, and killing people does help.
Through the smoke, through the door, it definitely helps. This is not looking good for NIP at all. Normally, we you know, at this stage, we've been like, yep, all right, this one's looking over. Then we've had to kind of no longer say that because the games are bouncing back, but I don't see how NIP bounce back into this one.
How about a Plopsky A defense over the smokes?
Yeah, even still.
Even still.
Even still.
Nafany's right there. He's actually found a gap over their own smoke, and perhaps he loses too. Oh, NaVi uses their own smokes for a double entry, no less. And they're even going to hunt down Hampus before he can fire another. You expect a flash. There's the flash. There's the push. Oh, Shiro does go down. A chance on the transfer. Hobbit does just post the one. NaVi's there with a great nade, perhaps. CTR's burning. Hobbit's burnt them down to a crisp, but he's hunting for more. Rezi's the next. NaVi finds him 2-on-2. Chaos in the mid doors.
Oh, NaVi's pushing through lower here. B is the only option. He's already going to be on this flank, so they're clearing this out. They'll start using their utility and they'll get the bomb down, but two of them will be very fast.
They're so slow, dude.
Tunnels.
Look at this. Nork has just left tons. NaVi might be able to contest the planter. Smoke, Dreamy. Does he push it? That's mad.
He's gone straight through. This is so noisy.
So noisy, and Hampus will find them both. Okay, fist bump.
Staff the saved rifle, the only big gun for Gambit going into round number 24, and I cannot believe we are back on. This is wild scenes. Inter's dead. Axel trades, but Plopsky finds another, and the number advantage back in the favor of NIP as they just continue to push the frags, push the issue, and another round done.
I can't believe how quick that's over.
It's 13-11.
Yep, they had the hero AK, they had Deagles, and we're done. CTR grabs the final frag.
Oh, dear.
To have gone too well, and the second as they cross, it's brutal. This looks great from the ninjas. Coming up the site, Hobbit's got a little bit of a way around that smoke. And damage inflicted in large regard. They will find him with the spray and
save. They have to save.
Don't really want to contest much further. NIP, 12 now on this T side. We've got a competitive map after all.
Yeah, I did not think that would be the case with a 13-2 first half.
Can we have a round recap? Is that still available after this one? Because you'll just see a slew of T rounds for both of them. This is the response from NIP after receiving 13-2 T half themselves. They had 2 CT rounds to show for their troubles, and now Gambit are battling to try and post their second.
They are chasing here. There's 3 of them out. They're coming up towards the B hill. This might be a fight on B. These guns are really important.
Shiro should be safe in tons. Enters, though, holding this nerve. They do hold the line. Loses it. Axel drops his in response, so he'll be able to play around that.
Lots of mollies to defend.
This could get really hectic. Gambit in pursuit of their second CT round. The bullets are in all the right places, and they line them up. Can they knock them down? They do, and just Nork alone now against the world. Bomb retrieval. He's even put flames on it just in a wild Hail Mary approach. He's got absolutely no vision and absolutely no health. NIP trying to complete the Cinderella story. Rags to riches. Animated mice, the whole shebang. Shiro pops the first. Hampus is out. And looks like Gambit have seized a man advantage that's been very elusive for them previously. Maybe the ninjas can piece this one back together again. Rez a big part of their success up mid. But Shiro drawing blood. Let's see what their pivot is. It does seem like they want to just speed their way back towards the top of tons. The only time we've seen them hit B recently was after the find on the doors cross, so this could be a different flavor.
Yeah, NaVi's here. He's just rotated over and has a truckload of utility, right? So if they feel any pressure, he can Molotov the tunnels, maybe even flash to set up Inters there. Mid to B being sold. Not going to commit on this. Hobbit can't see a single thing, so now that's pressure on these B defenders. Going to be looks 3 through tunnels, 1 outdoors. Rez cops a nade.
Nice nade. Don't forget, man advantage still for Gambit. Someone has to step up and be a hero. They're boosting, or at least it looked like it. No, it's just Hobbit on CT, so info peak, and yeah, that's another one. Gambit.
There's the flash.
Frags away, and they're just looking like it's Gambit all over. Just Nork. Bullets connecting. It took us every single round. Can Nork make us go to OT? It seems impossible. 7 HP, and that's the end of it. Gambit weather the storm. A sigh of relief at the end of things. NIP eliminated in the semi-finals in Pro League's grand finals. And I cannot believe we get to see Gambit once again doing their messy start straight down the middle, up the guts. And if they can win the individual duels, it certainly bodes well. Look at the health bars. Already NIP working at a large disadvantage. CTR rocking a hard place. He doesn't go down.
He can get to B at least.
Yeah, don't speak too soon, Chad. Those shots through the smoke have all connected, but you're bang on. They do manage to get through before the smoke fades. So it's not all tickety-boo for these CTs. Rez with 3 HP as he gets that bomb down.
All right, This one's going to slow for a second here. navi still has a smoke. He's going to deploy that. Coffins wouldn't be a bad location. And the plant tucked in towards first oranges.
Doubling up new box. It might be a really smart play for a pistol round like this. They'll have Hampus just take these fights actively. And then should he go down, they'll perhaps consider it clear on this very late retake.
Halfway tick now.
Yeah,
no
becoming
kit.
an issue. These shots are great from Hampus. He's keeping them at bay. They have closed the gap. They have a smoke. It might want to drop that on the bomb soon. And now Rez baited in on that new box position. Will they clear it? Will they check it? They do.
No time.
It's only ZTR, and they don't have the time for this. It's already going to be their round. Gambit, though, recover enough to keep 3 hearts beating. NIP take the pistol.
Oh, all right. That was, once again, as you mentioned.
Hobbit, very tight jiggle. Mollies, and they will try and push in front of that. They might isolate and spread these pistols out. It comes very easily to navi, and there's the Aero AK. Nork shows it in the feed, finds the first. If he gets navi, we're cooking. He does manage to get baited in nicely. Rez was the one to finish it, and now that bomb perhaps could go down. You can see Shiro throwing a nade to stop it. Perfect. Onto Rez, no armor, and therefore no hope. Now Nork does not really have the health for this one.
Would have to hit some bangers here.
Yeah, like a double one tap. Live his fallen fantasy. Does manage to neutralize Shiro. And if the frags keep coming to him, if they mishandle this... This is interesting. They've got 3 more smokes. They might just want to keep going on this. Yeah, they do, and the flashes are great. Tucked in the back of the site now. Contact is going to be very important, and so are the shots. Shiro with 1, and a nice double from Hobbit. Spray transfer is real, and he's got nothing. It's just the nade
ready.
And an AK-47.
Oh, they're gambling heavy on A right now as well.
Here they come. What have you got for us, navi? He's made it clear where he is, and he doesn't last a second. Plopsky has almost won the round off the back of that. I don't know if Gambit are even going to want to trifle with this. It's Deagle's on the retake, and it was only Kevlar. A misread from Gambit puts them in a very uncomfortable position for this retake.
Good nades for this. They can smoke banana, maybe molly new box or oranges, flashes to help facilitate some peeks back into coffins.
This can get very costly very quickly. Loudly advancing. It seems like they're hesitant around that CT spawn. Jewels are given. Shiro. 1. Flashes in support. Plopsky evades nicely. They are advancing. Time is very sensitive here, and they can't seem to find him. Nice shot from Inters. Running out of time and chances now. ZTR still lives at the back of the site. Yeah, they're just keeping him pinned on the site now. And Shiro and Inters just trying to keep hold of what little they can. He's pushing for everything, and they lose it all.
Big help. And NIP back to their usual tricks. Banana control.
navi's so dead.
Yeah, he's pinned.
Flashes, flames, throws out a smoke of his own design in hopes that they won't swing through. Wow, he stands strong and loads the FAMAS into 2 of them.
This fight's just going on everywhere.
Yeah, this could be the force buyback that will return Gambit to a dominant stance. Losing 2 so early into the piece, practically 3. ZTR's on 32 with a UMP.
The problem is they're being harassed everywhere. Top banana, they were harassed. They were even harassed in second mid. So at this point, nowhere is safe. And Gambit gambling on this rotation. Going to have 3 players over towards the B bomb site. It is the right call.
Especially considering navi's health, he can be a bit more of a scout for his squad. Walking up on the smoke. Nice find from Rez. Looking for more. Enters his smoked off, but tries to time this push right. ZTR across, and I don't think Hobbit was ready for that. A good shot from that UMP. Low health, and he's managed to hit the shots necessary to enable a plant. Rotates late.
Winnable with Nork's AWP here.
Is.
He's in a power position. There's no Molotov to deal with him. The best they could do was lob a smoke on him. Flash is not going to do a lot here. And no kit.
Here comes the util. It does remove vision. Maybe Enters can catch a glimpse of that Nork orb safely. Yeah, baits the shot. Now they know where he is. This perhaps gets a bit more difficult. They're closing the gap left and right, and a strafe from Exile. Messing with his ears, messing with his mind. It does give Gambit a 7th. A chance lost from NIP. The defense starting to get closer and closer to that magical 8. Winning out on the defense. 7 already.
Towards Banana, and just currently swinging over towards CT spawn is navi. He's actually cheated all the way back over now to Speedway. So if Hobbit gets run down in the same fashion navi did, where he just got one dig towards the back of the site. Never mind, they're going to fix that problem before it can even get started. So both of them...
Oh, this might be Hobbit's one with the tiny little gap. I remember watching his Future Pros tutorial.
Oh, yeah?
He's got a smoke lineup from here, which does leave a little gap on that right side for him to hold up close. You can see it there. Not going to be there just yet. Plopsky's even preemptively staring at it, and instead, the A lurks down. Now here comes the B take. Hobbit, here's a lot of steps, and now starts unloading into two of them. It's not gone too well for Nork. If he could just find one quick flick, there you go, two to the belly, and a bomb plant is a dream. That slight delay might cost him. And it does. That one extra second.
Not even worried whatsoever. The top mid smoke about to fade and perfectly timed. Sure, he smoked on off, but that's going to help funnel them into this A defense that has looked masterful. Oh, rejigging into a pit graveyard setup here, and Axel just gets a bit of a freebie.
Yeah, that looks way too easy with the AUG. Make sure that first bullet's in the head. The rest, you can just kick back, relax, and unload the spray. So they are pivoting to B. 50 seconds. Hobbit with just a flash. Do they have a smoke? Doesn't seem to be the case.
Nafni has full nades. He's been on this boost since the start of the round, right? But we saw this fall apart against Astralis.
Yeah, and you can't throw your smoke when you're boosted. You'll have to spray instead. Only one for his troubles. Shot from Rez. Okay, NIP. Pretty damn good shot at a fifth here. Man advantage for Gambit on the retake. And they do have util for it. Rez, you can see, he knows he has to take initiative and he needs to take early duels. Shiro is going to be coming super late banana, so the fact that these two are grouped up is beneficial. Shiro with the nades to confirm their suspicions that Node won. You new box, CTR jiggled out nicely. Shiro's working some magic here. And Gambit, their retakes are potent. I don't know how many exactly, but a handful of successful retakes in this first half. 1x bet up. Bookmakers leaning towards Gambit, understandably, and there goes the raid boss.
Well, that was a quick little foray for the Julies on an adventure down the stairs and dead to timing. Still got one fun gun in the round. Plopsky got himself a CZ75, but he's all the way over towards B, so now it's just Nork towards apartments.
Remember that Nork case?
I think the one we're about to see, yeah.
Yeah, it was like he was in apartments and he like tapped that first head, he killed Hobbit, and then it got like quite low and scary for a second, but then once he dropped down and started hitting all those other headshots, like Axile was
pretty close.
But then he actually got inters with that last bullet. That was so sick. And then on that fresh clip, re-peeking in, and everyone was thinking it was a different round, actually. But 3v3, and now the bomb is down. Nafni, look at this position. Hampus is just not ready for the top mid hold. Effective from Gambit. They're pushing the smoke. Oh, Exile denies it. Oh, not to come. Nork. A lot of pressure, and they actually do well to hit a lot of those shots through the walls, and he's been wrapped upon.
Oh!
They do fall to the first headshot. Good find in response. The tease, they're pressuring A. I'm not sure if Shiro's going to be ready for this. He still catches Rez's aggression, but from behind. Oh, Axel keeps him safe. Swings back in just to check, keep his teammates safe. Now CTR is in a dire position.
He loves this spot, though. Surely they clear it.
Gambit are very thorough gamers, but even they are human.
Oh, they're going to let him come to them. I don't want to look at him.
Still pre-aiming it, though. And top mid is safe. Axile's having no issues today. Dude, what have his stats been? I'm going to have to make sure I get them up, because he's doing it again. This is another, now semi-final performance, where Axile is averaging...
He's got 21 kills
20
right now.
minimum. Like, every time I see this guy in the server. Again, with just the silent K.
I kind of just left that one because the player was strafing. I was like, what is going on there?
Exactly. I was just interested as to whether or not it was something they were doing deliberately. Nope, just standing around close on orange, hoping that the damage from that Mag 7, which does seem quite threatening now. Rez, more damage. So many lows. The Eagles are there for 2. Perhaps ZTR has got it in him. This could be the start of something for NIP if they can just get their bloody teeth into a full buy, a 1 round. Nafni's so low. ZTR, element of surprise, and he pre-fired. Oh, reacting to the head. Nafni's so close to being dead, but the pre-fire. ZTR loses it out, and Gambit extend to 15. Well, there's been a couple of these now, Chad. Just NIP, CT.
3 players over towards B.
Thank you, Chad. I'm glad we're playing ball. What will we see? Nafni? does find the first, and now I'm afraid this might pull rotates. He's taking a lot of liberties. If Rez goes down, the site is his. 26 for the leader of Gambit, and watch his mouth move. He's conveying as much information as he can.
Need to get up mid here.
Yeah, Nork's holding it.
Past Nork.
He's actually been drawn towards long by the util. He didn't want to get pushed, and now they're into the site. Yeah. Looking good. Orbit will finish off both of the rotates.